Tanvi again from Us India Travel. If we haven't met before, so today's video is about the formalities you have to do 72 hours prior to departure if you're taking any flight to India. So first one is Air Suvidha self-reporting form, which is mandatory to be filled by all international arriving passengers. In this one, they ask you for the flight details, which you should already received from us if you ask for any of the flights. Second, they ask you for the seat number. Generally, in case of charters, you don't have seat number, so most of the passenger previously have put random numbers there, and you can probably keep a copy with you as well of that self-reporting form and fill the actual seat number when you do the check-in. And they also ask you for PNR number. Seems the PNR number is not mandatory, so fill only details which are mandatory. Second thing is about the Air Suvidha exemption request form. So this form is definitely mandatory if you need to have a home quarantine. So as per current rule, negative RT-PCR test report, which is COVID test, is mandatory for quarantine exemption, which should be within 96 hours of departure for most of the flights. In case of some flights, it's 96 hours prior to arrival in India. So please check that. You can check our previous video as well about the COVID test and home quarantine. I generally recommend 72 hours prior to departure. So in the exemption form, they ask you to upload a COVID test report as well. So as soon as you get it, just upload that there. Well, I asked some of the passengers previously about their experience with these forms, and some people said there were error when they were uploading the COVID test report at the New Delhi website for Air Suvidha exemption request form. Now, if that shows error, then probably do it again. I had few passengers who did it 2 to 3 times. So just re-upload it and you should be fine. Third thing is about the India arrival immigration form. So generally you get that form at the airport, in the airlines, when you reach to India, but I generally request everyone to take that form filled before you go, especially for parents. I know in all the charters, all the flights, mostly parents are flying, so it can be hard for them to fill that when they reach there. So definitely best if they can fill that arrival form before they go, and better to take 2 copies with you as well. Now there is another thing, which is Arogya Setu app. So that is also part of the mandatory plan, which every international arriving passenger has to do. So just download this app as well. So this is a kind of form which we generally send you as soon as you book any of those flights, which you have to do. So these are the main things. So this is what you need to know basically, and it's not tough, guys, so don't worry about it. These are very simple links and instructions which you need to follow. So generally, if you're booking elsewhere or anything, and if you didn't receive these links, so ask your agent to send you these things, and you should be fine. So if you have any more questions, feel free to ask me. You can text me on my phone 040-440-3264, or you can email me, you can text me, you can comment here as well. I'm always happy to answer any of your questions. Please share this video to anyone who is flying soon to India, because these are the main things which they need to do. I'm going to put all these links on this particular video as well, so you can share the same thing and they would know what all they need to do. So I hope you find value to this video. And once again, be safe, and let us know if we can help you with anything. So take care, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.